Yo, what's good, Rappin Lounge? This your boy AJ representing Jersey. Telling my boy Epidemic, shout out to him. Just here to let y'all know a little bit about me. I'm a producer slash rapper. You know, I kind of took on the rapper moniker later on in my life. But I've been producing since I was like 10 years old, 10, 11 years old. My first joint I did on a Corey X3 back in I have to say 99 to 2000. So that was like my first official joint, you know, but I've been making music ever since I can remember. Been playing drums since I was like 4 or 5. Played trumpet since I was like 8 or 9. Picked that up in school. And I've been playing keyboard since I was like 10. So, you know, like this music shit is in me. Like I love music. It's like my life. I wake up, first thing I do is I'm like, damn, I gotta make a beat, or damn, I gotta hear that new Dilla song, or damn, I gotta go, you know, gotta go make sure I go get that new CD or whatever. Like that's just, you know, I be nowhere without music. Well, the first thing that got me into the music was my dad actually. I remember there's plenty nights that I'd be like up at like 10, which, you know, when you was little, that's bad. You know what I mean? When you like 8 or 9, you up at like 10 o'clock, it's like, what the fuck you doing up? But like I would go downstairs and my dad would be playing all these records. You know, he'd be playing all these old records. He'd just be spinning vinyl for mad long, and then like he would like throw on some of his joints in between because we would just start talking or whatever. And like I would just hear all these songs from him. I'm like, yo, why ain't he never do nothing? You know what I mean? Like why he ain't never, you know, jump out there and try to be like the next big thing? And I thought about like, oh, because he was working, he had to take care of me and my sister, you know what I mean? So I think that really motivated me more than anything to really like go out and chase the music dream, because I knew that like my father didn't get the chance to do it. And I see how, you know, it kind of hurts him. I see how it kind of hurts him because like I know for a fact that this is passion, this is his love and all of that, but he can't do it, you know what I mean? Because he got other obligations, and I figured, you know, let me live for the both of us. You know what I mean? Let me represent for the both of us. So that's why I keep the name AJ, because it's for Alvin Jr. You know. So, and he calls himself AJ because our last name is Jones. So like it's a representation of like the family. You know what I mean? So that's another reason. That's the reason why I ain't got no gimmicks or nothing like that. You know, I used to have a old rap name was Quasar. You might catch that on the walls, one of the walls or something. That was a horrible rap name. Horrible rap name. The reason I started rapping, matter of fact, let me go get the reason I started rapping. Hold up. Bang, right there. That's the reason I started rapping. The Danger Doom, Mouse in the Mad City. And yes, I bought this. This is official right here. You don't see this no more. I support my artists, man. I support people I mess with like that. But yeah, that city right there, man. That city changed my whole perspective of hip hop. Cause up until then, you know, like all the stuff that I was writing back in the days, like all the notebooks I filled up, was full of like that sci-fi, that fantasy type stuff, and like wasn't nobody trying to hear that I knew. What about? Man, get that shit, man, get that out of here, nigga. Come up with these stories. Nobody want to hear those stories. You need to talk about your guns. You need to talk about the parties. You need to talk about the bitches. You need to talk about all that gangster shit. And I'm like, yo, I ain't no gangster. Like, what the fuck? So when I heard that CD, I was like, oh shit, like this nigga rapping about cartoons. And like it's hot. Like it ain't gotta be corny. Like this shit sounds just as good as the other shit I was hearing. And that flung the doors open to like all these other artists, like Madlib, J Dilla, you know, the Percussions, who else we rapping about some off the wall shit? Cool Keith, just like all these eccentric cats, and that really showed me that I had a place in hip hop, like, you know, because I had all this good music in my head, and of course my beats was great. Or at least I always thought my beats was great, but you know, like it opened my experiences, and I was able to do different things because of that one CD. Like that just blew my mind right open right there. So, you know. Well, first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to Danger Zone ENT, who's been holding me down since, what has it been like, since 03, 04? That's going on 4 or 5 years that we've been doing this hard. Represent Danger Zone. We went through some changes, a lot of changes, but we still right here, man. It's Danger Zone forever. Another shout out to JBA. That's my family, Jersey born assassins right there. That's a movement, man. That's not even like a, you probably ain't gonna never find like a JBA album. You know what I mean? Because JBA is more like, we more like the Justice League. You know what I mean? Where it's just like a collective of a group of individuals and groups. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna see a whole product from all of us. That's impossible. We ain't gonna never do that. But shout out to JBA, man. They do their thing. Shout out to the defective clones who've been very detrimental on me pushing myself lately in these past 2 years. If you're in the New York City area, every Friday night during the summers, we jump out and we do a cypher from like 9 p.m. to like 7 in the morning. So if you ever in New York City in the summertime, and I'm talking like the end of May, June, July, August, you know, every Friday night, just come out to 14th Street, 14th Street, yeah, I think it's like 7th Ave, something like that, 14th Street, I don't know, but it's over. If you know where the Virgin Megastore is, not even, because that's about to close. If you know where the subway station is at on 14th Street, and just come up off the subway and just go to Union Square Park, because that's where we at every night, right in front of the big George Washington statue. I said every night, every Friday night from like 9 p.m. to 1. Who else to shout out to? That's really it. Besides my family, I think I hit everybody that's been there for me. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting me. Not necessarily, I don't like calling them fans, you know what I mean? Because that makes it sound like I have some sort of ego or something. But just like, I definitely want to give a shout out to the people who's been listening to my music and critiquing my music and, you know, giving their true opinion and, you know, not being biased or anything like that. And even the people that were being biased, because, you know, that did a little something to help me out too. Shout out to Cert One out in the UK. Big things is coming up with that man. Me and that man is in some talk, so watch out for that project, Cert One and AJ. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I ain't gonna say no more. Cert One and AJ. That's it. Just close your eyes right there. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I just wanna shout out Epidemic one more time. I wanna shout out Rappin Lounge one more time for giving me the opportunity to, you know, to speak my mind and jump out on here and just, you know, just try to reach other people. Oh yeah, wait. On the 14th of April, whenever you might be seeing this video, April 14th is when my mixtape, The Recession, drops. You need to cop that. It's gonna be fire. Got a Cert One track on there. Got some Ace Da Vinci on there, who I didn't shout out to, who I need to shout out to. Shout out to Ace Da Vinci. What else it got on there? Got some Mad Lib beats, got Dilla beat. It got some, it got a bunch of stuff. Just, you know, you definitely need to check it out. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hot. And if you haven't already, go to my MySpace, www.myspace.com/AJIsreal, and you can cop all my CDs that I have available for free. You can cop. I got a bunch of them, most of them on my instrumental, because, you know, I'm a producer. But, you know, I got stuff to give y'all, man. Don't forget to hit my blog up. I'm always posting up exclusive tracks on my blog. That's TWIZTIDMIND.TUMBLR.com. Definitely hit it up. I post up audio snippets of stuff that may be released, may not be released. Who knows? But you get exclusives there. You get information about stuff that you probably wouldn't get nowhere else. Check me out. I try and do a radio show. It's bi-monthly. I do it every 2 weeks. So check that out. That's gonna be crazy. Just keep in contact with me. You know what I mean? I'm out. I'm doing big things. I'm holding it down for Jersey, representing, because I don't see a lot of people other than Joe Budden doing it. So, you know, I gotta represent for the city and the state that made me. So holla, AJ, The Recession, April 14th. Holla.